everybody, it's me, Timmy Flowers Guy, and welcome to the Orange and Black recap here on the very snowy January 6th, 2025. I'm your host, Timmy Flowers Guy. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was a back and forth first period. Flyers got a goal, and it was Tyson Foerster who got the first goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. And then Toronto was able to tie it up at 1-1. The game went into tied it up at 1-1, and then eventually Toronto took a 2-1 lead. The Flyers were able to tie it up as Scott Laughton got the goal on the power play, and it was 2-2. It was a 2-2 tie. Going into the third, it was a defensive battle in the third period, and no goals could go into the back of the net. The game went into overtime. Flyers had some chances, but it was Toronto who got the overtime game-winning goal. Flyers fall to the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2 in overtime. Flyers got an important point off of a very good Toronto Maple Leafs team. So, like I said, it wasn't a bad loss. As many people say, it was disappointing, but in a way, even though they lost, the Flyers put up a fight, and that's the most important thing. In my post yesterday on my social media platforms, I said that the Flyers would go out there and give it their all. And that's exactly what they did. They went out there and they gave it their all last night against the Toronto Maple Leafs. A lot of people are probably saying that this team may not go far, but there's still a lot of games left in this month. There's still a lot of points for this Flyers team to obtain. That's why I like January, because it's a good month for hockey. It's a good month it's a good month to move up in the standings. So, in a way, with games still left, this Flyers team, I believe that they'll get at least a wild card back into a wild card spot at least. And hopefully, with weather permitting, hopefully there'll be no cancellations, and hopefully the Flyers will be able to obtain these points in their next games. It wasn't a disappointing loss. I would just call it an unlucky loss, because in overtime, Flyers the luck wasn't on their side in overtime, and it wasn't a bad loss. The Flyers competed with a very good team last night, and I'm going to take a lot of good things out of this game. Flyers played well. Dotov played well even though he was out, even though he didn't play in, I forget, like weeks. He didn't play in weeks, and he still looked good last night. So, tough loss in overtime, but I'm happy the Flyers competed well against this team. Many people thought it was going to be a blowout, but that wasn't the case. Good effort, great effort by the Flyers last night. They gave it their all last night. The results didn't happen in their favor, but at least they gave it their all last night. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and this has been the Orange and Black Recap. I will see you on Wednesday when I recap the Flyers Maple Leafs game. Flyers will be playing the Toronto Maple Leafs once again on Tuesday. It'll shift back to Philadelphia. Flyers will be back at home for their first official home game of the new year, as they will face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll have pre-game coverage of that game on Flyers, pre-game report, weather permitting. Hopefully the game is still on tomorrow. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and this has been the Orange and Black Recap, guys. Stay safe out there, drive safely, and always be aware of where you're going, and stay safe, because this snow is no joke. And I don't know if it's really started to pick up yet, but I heard it's going to start to pick up again. So just in case, be careful out there on the roads today, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next recap. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Let's go, Flyers!